this is a long one. Bear with me. Stay through it if you're interested. All right. So the other day, my 5-year-old. Yes, this is not the story about my kid. He's my whole life, okay? You know what? I work, I'm mom. That's it, okay? So my 5-year-old, he put a toy in the microwave. He did not turn it on. He thought it would be funny, like he was hiding around the house, and he was like, oh, it's in the microwave. And I was like, no, dead, stop, no. And so I'm trying to explain to him why that's not funny. That's just a no. We can't put toys in the microwave. And he's like, but I wasn't gonna turn it on. I'm like, okay, but it's not funny. Don't even joke about it, you know? And so I'm trying to explain, like, what would happen if you put a toy in the microwave, you forgot that you put it in the microwave because you got distracted, and then someone else put something in the microwave and the microwave turned on, right? And he goes, the toy would melt. I'm like, okay, yes, but the house could catch on fire, like fire, dude. And he's like, it would just melt. And I'm like, no, okay, just in this scenario, the house caught on fire. That would be bad. And he goes, yeah. And I was like, okay, you're not getting how bad the house catching on fire is. The house could catch on fire. You would lose all of your toys. He's like, we get new toys. And I'm like, okay, first off, I'm not buying you new toys if the house catches on fire. He's not being sassy. He's actually conversating with me. Like, we were having a back and forth discussion. I'm not getting a fly. He's not getting a fly. This is very much like what would happen, you know? And he goes, we just get new ones. I'm like, no, we wouldn't. He goes, they would give us money. I'm like, who are they? And he goes, you would just get money, Mom. And I was like, I worked my booty off. You're not just getting handed money, my man. And he goes, okay. And I go, no, okay, you lose your dogs. You lose your dogs to the house caught on fire. What if we didn't get the dogs out in time? And he goes, Mom, the neighbors would get the dogs. And I'm like, buddy, the neighbors, they love you, but they're not running into a burning building to get your dogs. The chances, hella low. This kid goes, no, they told me they would. When are you talking to our neighbors about if they will run into our burning house? You're 5. You've never talked to the neighbors about me or your dad right there. What? And he goes, they told me they would run into house and get my dogs. They told me, they say it all the time. And I'm like, so this is a continuous discussion? Elaborate. And he goes, oh my God, they're good neighbors, Mom. And I'm like, yeah, our neighbors are great. Don't think they're running into your house. He goes, they will get us money back. And I'm like, okay, so the neighbors are paying for things? He goes, I think that's where the money comes from because they care. This dear sweet baby child then sang to me, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. State Farm does have a commercial in which they pull 2 dogs out of a burning building. I then broke it to him that we actually have Geico, and lizards, they're kind of lazy, so they're not going to do that. And we agreed that we don't put things in the microwave. And then he had me in detail explain what insurance claims were to him, so he can just put that in his back pocket. So if you want someone to explain the basics of insurance claims to you, my 5-year-old, he's got you, because yeah, you definitely kept it up there.